All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am Chef Vic, and this week I'm gonna make you a nice quick Sunday gravy. Now I say quick because normally you'd let this cook all day, but we're gonna do this in 5 minutes. And just so you know, there's a lot of debate about gravy and sauce and all that good stuff. So right now we're just gonna call it gravy, all right? Okay, what we're gonna do is before I got on, I made some meatballs. I rendered the fat down in this pan and I left the fat in there. There's the meatballs. I left the fat in because we're going to use that to make this gravy. When you make a gravy, you use animal fat to make the gravy. That's why it's called a gravy. All right. Also in this pan, I have 1 onion, 1 carrot, 1 stalk of celery, and 5 garlic cloves that I blitzed in the food processor, and then I threw it in so that it's nice and fine and small. We are trying to develop a lot of flavor so that it tastes like it's been cooked all day, all right? So what I've got here, I've got some tomato paste. I'm gonna throw that in, and we're gonna cook that down a little bit because it's kind of bitter, and you wanna get some of that flavor out and incorporate it into the dish. And cooking it will help develop some of that flavor. All right, that's tomato paste. Right here, I have anchovy paste. I would add Worcestershire, which is basically vinegar with anchovy in it, garlic, onion, other things like that. But I'm gonna just use some anchovy, and I'm gonna also saute that down to develop that flavor. We're developing big flavors, okay? Okay, saute that. Get rid of that, you can smell that cooking down. This is some red wine, it's a cab. I'm going to throw that in, and we're going to reduce that down. You can hear that sizzle. Okay. I'm going to pump up the heat just a little bit so I can reduce that down. And again, these are just big flavors that you want. Okay, oh, it smells so good. All right. You can see already that's cooking down. Everything is blending together. It's a nice dark color. Okay? And you want that. You want a dark, rich color. Here, I've got some beef stock. Again, big flavor, and it tastes like it's been cooked all day. So I'm going to add the beef stock in, pump up the heat just a little bit. And that is a nice, like, brown color that we got going there. This here, dry basil. Again, dry and not fresh because it's a big flavor. Okay, salt and pepper. Throw that in. And honestly, you could probably just take this and put it on pasta and eat it. Okay. And then we've got tomato puree right here. This is the one that makes it the gravy. All right. I don't like it being chunks of tomato or whole tomatoes because then you've got more of a marinara sauce, which is your everyday sauce, and that's a sauce. This is a gravy. You can see by the deep, rich color. I got some big rigatonis over there that I made to throw this on top of. Okay, pump the heat just a little bit, get that bubbling up. And you want to reduce this a little bit, maybe cook it about 5-10 minutes so that those flavors can marry together. But yeah, that looks great. And then I'm going to add my meatballs right back into the gravy, okay? Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Here we go. Toss that around. Let them cook down. Again, pump the heat up just a bit. That tastes so good. All right. I will have these meatballs on a different video for you so you can see how I make my meatballs. But yeah, this is looking good. Now basically I'm going to dump it into this pasta here and then you're gold. Okay? Whoa, look at that. Beautiful. Turn that off. And then, oh, look at this. It is so beautiful. I love you, gravy, and if it's quite all right, let's call it gravy. So we don't start a fight, let's call it gravy. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty gravy. Don't let me down, I say, oh, pretty gravy. What?
You made sauce. Thanks, babe.